smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Bass with the screen. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Well, the shooting guards you see listed there have been the ultra-reliable players for the past month. Take a look at their percentages from the field during that time. Number 1, Lewis Williams.
And he is not a wasteful player. That much we've learned. I mean, he makes the most of the good looks he gets, and if it's not there, he's not going to force a bad shot.
Yeah, and he's efficient and he's intelligent in his shot selection. You're exactly right there, but don't take away from the fact that he's a tremendous pure shooter as well. Even when he's got a hand right in his face, I mean, he makes tough shots.
And Memphis making a change here. Conley's checked in.
That's his second personal foul. Penalty situation.
And that one misses. Larry Nance is checked in for Williams.
2 shots.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Lakers leading by 6. Clarkson with the ball. Conley picks him up. Clarkson kicks it to West. And count it from 19 feet away. West has got 19 points.
You know, with all the shots they've knocked down here in the second half, their field goal percentage has crossed the 50% mark.
Yeah, and any team will take that excellent in terms of their efficiency.
Here's Sloan. West with the block. But they'll get another chance. Here's Aldridge, covered by Nance. Allen against West. Feeds to Sloan. Shot clock at 6. Off target from outside.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. He dishes it to Aldridge. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer. Conley's got 12 points in the game.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's West. And he banks in the layup. West has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
There's the screen. Conley into the lane. Aldridge. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
The third quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead by 5. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Conley out there with Donald Sloan. Then it's Zach Randolph. Then it's Brandon Wright. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Up top, Russell, over by Conley. And again, no good by the Lakers. And for Memphis, they're shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Outside for Randolph. Here's Aldridge. He's guarded by Bass. Gasol against Hibbert. Shot clock at 3. The fadeaway. The shot is off.
just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Bass passes to Russell. To the inside. West. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Ford's checked in, and Tony Allen subbed in for Cole Aldrich. They get it back, and it turns out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise, so we'll see some free throws here.
What a great game for Randolph in this. He has 9 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
And Clark, he's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and his D, it has been on point.
Passes shot, good. And the Lakers lead by 1.
That coverage is just too weak. I mean, heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you a game.
Russell against Conley. Gasol setting the pick for Conley. Hits it from 3-point range. Conley's got 14 points here in the second half.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
It's West with the drive. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Tony Allen. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And we're also seeing that power game on the interior, really just putting on a clinic when you talk about post play.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
Conley with it. 1:37 left in the 4th quarter. And Hibbert with the block. Here's Gasol. Rebounded by the Lakers. West has got 6 rebounds here tonight. This one for 3. That's good. West has got 7 points for the quarter.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Conley with it. He's picked up by Russell. Conley against Russell. Conley kicks to Gasol. Left side Randolph. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. 30 points for Zach Randolph.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Hibbert with the screen on Conley. The drive by Russell. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
They had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Conley kicks to Gasol. The 15-footer misses off the left iron.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. Tough day so far.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Memphis.
Been a stellar outing in this one for West. 8 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. He's getting it done, making plays by setting up his teammates and grabbing some nice boards, too.
And also, how about the intangibles? All the little things that he's done. That's also really important.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
Conley kicks to Gasol. can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Okay, guys, we are up, but the game is far from over. Let's extend the lead. Freak, you got the hot hands. Let's keep this going out there.
Here's Conley. He kicks to 4, expanding his range. Allen against Russell. The pass to West. Young in the corner. West outside. And so Los Angeles takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kobe, certainly a nice road win.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.